Roundup, which today is not, I did not see myself doing this when I got out of bed this morning, but I am joined by the potato truck crew who has graciously stopped in Fort St. John. So I'm joined by Melissa, Aaron, and Kyle, and we're going to talk a little bit about, I guess, potato trucks. So what brought you here today?
So we're on our way through. We're headed up to Skagway, Alaska for an event, and this year we get to make this tour international. So by coming up here, we have succeeded.
Wow, yeah, I'll say.
Yeah.
What kind of looks do you get on the highway when you're driving a giant potato?
There's a lot of smiles, a lot of open mouths, and people waving, and we always get a really warm reception. So it's fun. It beats doing other jobs by a long shot.
I bet. So we were kind of talking before the video, and you said this is your 5th year doing
Yes.
this. How do you get involved with a potato? Is it just a job posting that just says potato driver?
Actually, it was.
Really?
It was. I had a friend find it for me online, and I was looking at that point trying to find something a little different, and boy, we succeeded.
I'll say.
Yeah, she said, I see this job posting about driving the potato truck, and I go, no, I've already driven, commodities and stuff. And she goes, no, the potato truck.
Dang.
So,
did you know what the potato truck was?
after a picture was shown to me, then it clicked.
It was like, that's the job for me.
For sure.
All right, what's your experience, Aaron?
So I do the social media for the truck, and this is technically my first year out on the road. I joined in 2020, but COVID, so
Yeah.
we got sent home pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been having a blast. It's super fun to be able to travel. I have great coworkers and a great job, so.
And Kyle, how'd you get involved in potato-esque things?
So I got my marketing degree from Boise State University in Idaho.
yeah.
And so, and then I worked an office job for a few years, and I just didn't really care for it, so I up and quit in one day, and this kind of just fell into my lap, and so I told my now boss when I was interviewing that I just really wanted to do this, and so I did a few more interviews, and they hired me on, and this is my second tour.
Nice. So what does the tour really look like? I know that you kind of had some truck troubles, and that's what's brought you to our fair city. What does the day in the life look like driving and working on the potato truck?
When we pull into pretty much anywhere, whether it's a rest stop or a way station or a grocery store, we're met with smiles and waves and curiosity. People are always wondering, what are we up to, and how did you get here, and what is this all about? So it gives us an opportunity to explain. This whole thing is all about the Idaho Potato Commission,
Right.
and we're the primary advertising component for them. So we get to travel around and have a blast talking about Idaho potatoes.
That's fantastic. You mentioned that you're heading over to Alaska for a potato event. What does a potato event even look like?
Well, so they've actually declared it National Idaho Potato Day for us being there, and we're also attending a festival up there.
Wow, is it like just solely a potato festival?
Well, so festival separate from us, but also, since we're coming, Idaho Potato Day.
Nice. Okay. I am flabbergasted. So, the potato, there's a sign, it's okay to ask, is it a real potato? I think that's what people want to know.
It's as real as you want it to be.
That's
It's really here. It's really awesome.
judging from how uniform the eyes of the potato are, I'm going to assume that it is in fact not a real potato.
It's all about what you believe in your heart.
That's is it maybe like Tinkerbell? You have to believe it's a real potato
Yes.
before it. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Good to know. Excellent. So, what does your life kind of look like now that you've been, just about Idaho potatoes for so long?
A lot more people have seen my face, I guess. It's an incredible opportunity just to be able to travel the country and be able to see the things that we do get to see and participate in the parades and the events and meeting people, from small towns and big towns alike. Mm-hmm. It's a way to get belly to belly with somebody and find out how they're doing and market Idaho potatoes.
Awesome. All right. Well, this is going to be a pop quiz for all three of you. I want each of you to tell me a different fact about Idaho potatoes. Melissa, you go first.
They have more vitamin C than an apple.
Wow. All right. Aaron, over to you.
I'm going to go ahead and say that they're the best potatoes because we have really hot days and cool nights and volcanic soil.
All right. Kyle?
Yeah. Idaho's the #1 producer of potatoes in America.
Wow.
That's right.
How many and this you may not know the answer. How many Idaho potatoes do we get here in Canada?
I don't know the answer to that.
I'd have to follow you.
We'll have to look that one up.
Yeah.
We'll get back with you on that.
I'll give you my email. So, you're in Fort St. John now. You got to get to Alaska. Obviously, you're on the world famous Alaska Highway.
Yeah.
What are you expecting the rest of the trip to kind of look like?
I had a lady stop by to see us today, and she said, look for some bison that are up there. She said that they are usually close to the road, and as we go up into the Yukon, we'll be able to see that. So I'm excited to see that. We've been really scoping, trying to figure out where a moose is or a bear, and we haven't seen any of that yet.
Really? Okay. You will definitely see some as you head up towards Alaska and all that good stuff. Bison would also probably pair very well with Idaho potatoes.
Yes, it would. I've had it before.
Yep. All right. Anything else you want us to know about, what you guys do and really the star of the show, which is the giant potato or Idaho potatoes?
Do you have anything?
I think, I'd say if you want to follow us on any social media, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Big Idaho Potato. And if you want to see where we're going to be next or where we're at currently, you can follow us at potatotracker.com.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. How many times in a day, this is the hardest question before I let you guys go onto your potato way. How many times in one day do you think that you verbally say the word potato?
I gotta
Probably.
say average 7.5.
A day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
that was a lot less than I think. Yeah.
I say it quite a bit. So it's what we do all day long. It's what we think about. We're always trying to promote it. And for me personally, I would say probably no fewer than 20.
Okay.
So
7.5. What is that?
I try to. I get really nervous when I say it. Like, I try to. Yeah, I'm the quiet one.
He quietly just goes like potato.
Yeah.
Like,
At the end of the name, just the po. Your 0.5.
Yeah. Maybe he brings it down. He just says tater or something like that. I don't know.
So true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I know that you have quite a journey ahead of you. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me.
thank you for having us.
Yeah. Safe travels. I don't know what kind of airbags you got going on in the potato, but you should be fine.
So long as we don't end up a mashed potato, we're in good shape.
Yep, that would be good, or scalloped for that matter.
That's true.
Excellent. Well, it's been just a pleasure, and really, I think the potato brings a lot of joy to a lot of people. So thank you for sharing that with the people of Fort St. John.
Absolutely, we're happy to do it.
Absolutely. This has been the Community Roundup, which is sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. I'm Spencer Hall for Energetic City, signing off at the Big Potato, which is a sentence that I didn't think I'd say. But thank you so much for